The frequency, honey. You gotta change your frequency. You need to change the channel, boo. You need to tune that radio to the next channel. It's I created my world. My name is Samaya Supremacy, a spiritual esoteric diva slash princess slash mermaid slash fairy slash goddess slash whatever I feel like adding that day. And this is a official I, where I talk about my emotional and spiritual journey as an artiste and the lessons I'm learning along the way. And this episode will be all about what I believe to be the key to manifestation. Be sure to like and follow, subscribe, all the things. Follow me on all platforms. Subscribe to me here. Join the Sugar Plums, because I'm growing my empire. And I would like you to join. Anyway, before I get into the topic, I'm going to do my mental health check. I am doing really well. Like, I am happy. It's like, although I don't have all the things together, I realize I have nothing to complain about. Even though I do have things to complain about. But it's like I'm above those things. I don't know how to describe it, but I've divorced myself from those things. I've already complained about those things so many times that I can't possibly complain anymore. So it's just nothingness. I don't feel. But not in a bad way of like being detached from one's emotions. It's more so in the sense that, it's not in a bad way in the sense like I'm like numb and be like, I can't feel nothing. It's more so of this sense of like, I'm kind of detached. I'm over it. I've been through this one too many times to continue to be triggered. You know what I mean? So it's like, in that sense, I no longer have anything to complain about. I just have moves to make and plays to make. You know what I'm saying? That's what the niggas say when they making parlays. They making plays. Is that what they say? I'm making plays. I'm doing things. I'm a real nigga. I'm a princess. And I think I'm doing well. And I'm thinking, I think I'm making my way downtown, walking fast. The days are flying by fast or slow. The days, what did she say? The days fly by, but success bound. Yes, indeed. But how are you? I hope you are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I hope this video can bring you some joy and inspiration into your screen. And if you're doing well, I hope that you feel even better when you're watching me. I hope that you feel even better. So this is my outfit for today. I have on all the frills and thrills. I'm actually really tired right now, so y'all get what I give. On to the topic. I think people believe to manifest something, they have to do it on a consistent basis. Like, they have to be super duper consistent in their actions. For instance, me, I'm doing content creation. Girl, I'm not using me as an example. I don't feel like it. But they feel like they have to be super duper consistent. They got to do it all the time. They got to do it every day. It's like content creation. People say if you want to be a successful content creator, you got to make content every single second of the day and put out as much stuff as possible. And to me, that sounds draining and exhausting. And I'm not interested in doing that. I feel like I'm tired. Even thinking about that is tiring. And at one point, I was doing that and I got tired. That's why I took a break. But we think that it's about volume when we're manifesting something. And then oftentimes when we don't feel like we're doing it right, there's this critique. There's this voice of critic that comes in, the inner critic. And I really feel like leading from the place of like desperation and feeling like I need to put out something. I need to do something. I need to make something shake. What I'm doing is not good enough. More, better, faster, more, harder. I really feel like leading from that place, it's like, I don't think you're going to get to where you want to be, at least to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that is what the meaning of consistency. I think the consistency and manifestation, how that comes together, is consistently being aware and moving from the frequency you prefer to move on. So an example of one frequency is desperation and scarcity. Oh my God, it's not working. It's not happening fast enough. I need to do this. I need to do that. I'm too lazy. I'm too fat. I don't work hard enough. Faster, better, harder. I can't. You know, that's an example of a certain frequency, a constant stress, a constant worry, a constant anxiety, a constant inner critic. But another frequency, right, that I think is a higher frequency is like the whiz kid frequency. It's like I create from joy. It's like I'm this happy, it's kind of creating from this happy child mode of like I just make stuff, I just put out stuff, and I'm feeling good, and I know that I got the good stuff and the good juju, so everything is gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? Those are two different vibes. And I think the vibe you choose depends on what you want to manifest. So if you want to manifest a life where you can just exist peacefully, make your art, do your things, create your stuff, be safe, it doesn't feel like you're working hard. I know you have to work hard, right? You have to put in the work, put in the time, and take what's yours in the name of the Lord or whatever you believe in. I know you got to put in work, but when I talk about hard work, it's like there's not this desperation and like perspiration and I forgot the word of precipitation and vacation, and I'm just making up words, but there's not this like this energy of like you're working for something and it's running away from you. I feel like if you just want to be right, you just want to make your things and do the things, you just consistently match that frequency. So for me personally, when I get in the modes of like, oh my God, I'm not good enough, maybe I should quit. What is it that I'm doing wrong? Seriously, like what is that doing wrong? Okay, I need to do. When I notice that I'm framing, and the key word is noticing, because oftentimes in this life, because of the traumas and stresses of this world, we get programmed, listen to me, into thinking along a certain line that can be very negative, right? And then we move from that place trying to get out of it, wondering why we're still in it. And it's because of the mindset, it's because of the energy, it's because of the frequency, honey. You got to change your frequency. You need to change the channel, boo. You need to tune that radio to the next channel, okay? So when I notice and I'm operating from the frequency of desperation, the key is to notice, because now I have a level of awareness. Now I'm awake. Now I see what's going on. Now I peep the scenery. Oh my God, I'm out of matcha. This is tragic. Wait. I have some cookies that I can eat while I talk. But yes, that when I'm aware that I'm moving from this frequency of desperation, now I'm scoping the scenery. Now I'm seeing what's going on. Now I'm seeing, I'm clocking T. So it gives me the ability to almost sort of stop time. Not this perpetual, habitual instinct of just chaos and I'm not good enough and blah, blah, blah. I can stop it. I can say, and I can choose where I want to operate and then move forward. I really lost my train of thought, but I can choose. Let me not operate from desperate. Let me operate from joy, and let me surrender to joy. And something that happened to me earlier this week is that I had a really bad day because I made a mistake at work and I thought I was going to get fired. But the mistake was actually it was actually an okay mistake. Like I didn't actually make a mistake, but I got anxious that I made a mistake, but I didn't make a mistake because it was fine. You know what I'm saying? So I had a bad day. So it was just a bad day. You're saying a bad day is 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 a bad day. Ooh, a butterfly. You know I like a butterfly. They fly so high in the sky. I got visited by a butterfly just now. But anyway, after my hard day at work, I was just so stressed. I was just so anxious. I was filled with anxiety, stresses of the work, because I was afraid all day. I was afraid, you see? Afraid. I said, Lord Jesus, protect me. But anyway, so I decided to go on a walk to clear my mind. And I use the Waze app to drive. And I have Shaka Khan as the voice. I almost dropped my cookies, girl. I have Shaka Khan as the voice of my driver person. And what Shaka Khan will say, she will say, give yourself permission to exist. And when I was taking that walk around my neighborhood, I was feeling anxious still, but I gave myself the permission to exist, to take a pause from that, mindset, that perpetual thinking of like, oh my God, I fucked up. Oh my God, I can't do this again. Oh my God. I need to do this. I need to do my content. I need to do my music. I'm not doing it. So I took a pause. And I just soaked in the vibrations of the earth, honey. I listened to the birds chirp. I listened to the wind sway. I looked at the green grass. I looked at the way the grass, the way the sunlight hit the grass and you get that beautiful shade of green, and I just soaked it all in, boo. I just closed my eyes. And I felt, the warmth of the earth and the whisper of the wind, honey. And in that moment, I came to a sense of peace by just allowing myself to exist, just to breathe, just to take up space, just to pause time. Sometimes I feel like I want time to pause. Sometimes I feel like life is doing too much and I need it to stop in the name of love. Like time is going and I can't catch up. And I usually try to pause time through escapism. But a positive way to pause time is just to soak it in, boo. Pause. Just exist. You deserve to just exist in this life. You know what I'm saying? And I felt it so good. I felt it, the warmth of the wind and the whisper of the wind and the love of the earth. I felt like Pocahontas. And then I went on my walk and I saw a butterfly. No, I went on my walk actually and I saw a caterpillar in a bush. And then I looked up the caterpillar. It was like I think it was an orange caterpillar with black spikes, or was it a black caterpillar? It was an orange caterpillar with black spikes, and I looked it up and it turns actually into this orange butterfly. And if you know me, I love butterflies. Like, butterflies are my spirit animal. So I was like thinking, oh my God, I can take the print of the butterfly and make this and do that. And I just got inspired and I started creating from joy. I was able to change my frequency in that moment and match where I want to be, what I prefer to feel. Right? All that is to say, by taking control of myself in that moment, I was able to, I don't know where I was going with that, but by taking control of myself, it's like, I don't know where I was going, but by being aware of myself, by taking a chance to just let myself exist, I was able to reframe, change my frequency, change how I prefer to feel. And in that sense, it's like manifestation. And when you consistently if I were to consistently do that, right? Consistently, okay, I'm veering off to here, I'm veering off to the dark side, I'm veering off to, you ain't shit, bitch, you'll never be anything. I'm veering off to, I never think that, but I'm trying to be dramatic. I'm veering off to, this is not working. I'm veering off to, I'm not doing enough. If I find my mind just going that direction, when I notice that, I can bring myself back to center, to what I prefer. And by consistently doing that with my energy, right? Matching that, time, energy, intention, over and over, time, energy, intention, action, time, energy, action, subtraction, girl. By consistently doing that, I think that's how manifestation happens. It's like you consistently, it's almost this meditative quality, is you consistently match where you want to be at, no matter the surroundings. What does that mean? It means your mother could be bothering you, but you have been through that argument 300 5,668 to 10,000 times, and you're not going for that this time. So guess what? You choose to say, I'm going to leave you over here with your foolishness, and I'm going to preserve my energy for me and what I have to do and do. So therefore, I don't really have to complain about you and what you have going on over here, because I'm taking care of myself, and I'm not getting into that with you, because it's going to be the same stuff and you're not going to hear what I have to say, right? And it's just like, by just consistently matching the energy of what I prefer to feel, reality will change around me, because as is above, so is below. And I seen somebody on TikTok say, your reality is coming from you, not to you. So if you notice yourself, if you pay attention to yourself, if you have awareness of yourself, and then you take that awareness and you consciously move away from negative patterns consistently, so you consistently match how you want to feel, then you manifest. And it's not about like literally, making 100,000 videos a day, or doing the thing that you want to do 100,000 times. It's more so about the energy that you come at it with, right? When I'm making these videos right now, I'm coming at it with the energy of joy, because I'm really happy when I'm making it, and I also like making it, and I also like dressing up and like doing the things and running my mouth and saying stuff and just having fun and chat, right? When I consistently make videos from this place, it just carries a different frequency, a different energy, a different vibration than, oh my God, I have to make a video. This is so stressful. It's hot. It is. Oh my God. Again, I gotta edit, and then again, I gotta hit all my points, and it's not good enough, and not entertaining, and that energy is not what I prefer to feel, because I prefer to feel good with good juju, warm and bubbly. So that energy is not how I want to feel, and I don't think that energy exists with my preferred reality. So I'm choosing this, boo. There are two storylines, storyline A and storyline B. Choose the storyline that you like the best. I really feel like the things that are happening in this world are just the things. The things that are happening are just the things. Right? And how you react to them is up to you. Now, you can be trained to react to it a certain way, but you can also retrain yourself to react to it in a way that benefits you. See, me, I don't think of myself as delusional. I just choose to see things in the way that is most beneficial to me, because I can. It's my mind, it's my head, and when I do that, I feel so much better. And in my mind, if I'm thinking like this, if I'm feeling like this, if I'm putting out stuff from this place of joy, I don't see how it can't work. It's like 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + equals 4, 4 + 4 = 8, 8 + 8 = 16, 1 + 6 = 7, 7 rhymes with heaven. I'm in heaven, baby. That's how I see it. You just match the energy of where you want to be. It's that simple. It's like you don't have to suffer. And when I speak, I hope people don't take me too literally and be like, okay, then why am I so and so and so? I don't have time for people's foolishness. Okay, this is a lyrical, miracle, spiritual, satirical, channel, okay? So if y'all take things too seriously, you're not going to really understand the essence of what it is that I'm saying. But going back to the point of like doing it every day, I feel like, yes, obviously you have to take action, but the energy that moves you to take action, it's going to make a different product. If I make something out of anxiety, because I've made videos out of anxiety, it's going to look completely different from a video that I made out of pure joy. You're going to see it's two different videos. It's two different energies. It's two different vibrations. If I make a song from like, oh my God, I have to write a song because I haven't put out anything, and I got to do more, and I got to do better, I got to go faster. The song that I make from that place is going to carry a completely different vibe than the song I make from the happy place, or the joyous place, or the like inspired place. And when I'm consistently choosing to let myself exist, choosing to let myself be joyful, choosing to let myself be grateful for all it is that I have. For one, I'm going to be motivated to create, and what I'm creating, what I'm making, what I'm doing is going to carry that beautiful energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm putting, it's just like what I'm putting out is going to give USDA, organic, prime, good stuff, good juju stuff. Anyway, I have so much on my mind. It's like my brain is so much knowledge. You like my hair clip? I know it's fabulous. This is fabulosity, this hair clip. Okay, so I created a new YouTube channel. I have this YouTube channel to talk about my spiritual lyrical stuff, and another YouTube channel for my songs. So be sure to like and subscribe to that one, okay, Bookie Butt? Follow me on Follow me on all platforms at Samai Supremacy. Subscribe to me on here. Join the Sugar Plums. Join my tribe. Join the nation. And smooches.